I have the highest respect for that crew that was the first to go, had the courage to go in 600 years. Please don't get me wrong. I'm just telling you the truth. In the cassette tape, Mao says to the second crew, the first crew did not do too good, even though they were great sailors. They were great sailors, but they were less than brothers. And, he says, first crew did not do so good, maybe you guys did not do good too. So he said, I'm going to go home, Kimo, send my clothes to my island, don't come look for me, you'll never find me. And, next slide. You know, I was the youngest and probably the most scared. The dream was powerful, but the risk was powerful too. That I needed leadership that I could trust, and it went home. And in my immature years, I didn't know how careful you need to be about what you say. So I started talking about stuff like quitting and projecting the blame on other people, so therefore I have the ability to go home with some dignity, because I quit. One of our kupuna, Wally Freustad, extraordinary man, came down to Papayati to repair some damage over there. Elder, one of two of the first people in modern times to surf Waimea Bay, core surfboard, no skate, hello. Courageous man, finds me in the youth hospital, comes up to me, grabs my shirt, and he's crying, pulls me to his face and goes, boy, you stop talking about quitting. He said, get on the canoe. Take her home, it's your time. It's your time. So, I went home. We planned a second voyage to Tahiti. And in hindsight, we did not prepare well, the canoe nor ourselves. We made some extraordinarily compromising decisions to our vision and our purpose. And the key compromise was safety. We made I remember that it was March 16th, 2 hours before we departed, sunset time, Alawa Canal. Leadership got up, maybe 1,000, 2,000 people there, I don't know. Family, friends, those that love you, those that are praying for you, those that are hoping for your success. Leadership got up and said that we only have a single sideband radio, we haven't tested it yet. And it's okay. Because if you don't hear from us when we're at sea, we'll call you from Tahiti in a month. No escort boat. We needed to go. Left the Alawa at sunset, stormy weather. By midnight it was a gale. We're in the Molokai channel, which we call Kaiwi, with a white bone when it gets so rough. And in the generating area of the gale, you know when those waves stack, they move at different speeds, the bigger wave, when it runs over the smaller wave, stacks on it, that's when the waves can go from 12 to 18 feet. Couldn't keep the water out of one of the hulls, the leeward hull. And Molokai got inside the hydraulic cycle of stacking wave and just turned it right. Upside down, safety gear gone, radio's drunk. We were in crisis. We were in deep trouble. We'll call you in a month. Next slide. Yeah. We had an extraordinary Hawaiian on the canoe. He was one that was, I've never seen someone that was so loved so deeply by so many. Age didn't matter, race didn't matter, geography didn't matter. Everybody knew him. He was known for the one and highly respected that was surfed the biggest waves on the earth. He was the one that was considered Hawaii's top lifeguard, stationed at, the first one to ever be stationed at this beach called Waimea Bay. To give those who find out how unforgiving the ocean is a second chance. But beyond all that, it was that love that people had for him, not from what he said, but what he did. And primarily, the power of Eddie Aika'a was how he inspired young people, children, to be the best you can be, to be the best. Next slide. It's a slide from the family. It's a slide of a picture. You see the frame on the right side. That's Eddie sitting on a, you can see on the left side that white piece, that's a surfboard that he's sitting on in the Alawai Canal right before we left. He asked the captain, "Can I put this surfboard on Ohole? I want to surf Tahiti." And the captain said, "Okay." When the canoe went over, there was a choice. There was a choice. For Eddie, it wasn't a choice. For the captain, it was a choice. Eddie asked, "I want to paddle to Lanai." In many ways, the reason why I say it's not the choice, again, the obvious is everything, every cell, and everything that makes up Eddie responds to crisis by saving people. So the obvious is to say to the crew, "Yes, I'll give everything for you." More than that.